Hi YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another weekly plan with me for the week of July 22nd through the 28th, 2024. So this week I am striving to use the Spoonful of Faith book that I've used so many times before. I know you've seen me use it quite a few times. It just seems like I've been really trying to get through it between last year and this year, and I haven't done a good job of it. It's going to be a little bit difficult, especially now because I'm in the weeks, and in the weeks it is just not that much space to utilize a lot of stickers, especially if you're trying to functionally use it. So it is what it is. The other sticker book that I'm using is Agenda 52, the goals one. And then I'm using this one that you see now. It's a black and white, and I got it from Joann Fabric. And I'm really trying to use each. It's by Park Lane. So any week that I can, I'm going to try to throw in some of those stickers because I believe they're just not sticking well at all. So I really want to get through with those. And that's how I've been trying to set things up in terms of just utilizing my stickers. I have been trying to declutter some things. I've just realized the more and more that I try to declutter, it seems like everywhere I turn, it's either a notebook or a sticker book or a set of stickers or whatever. And it's a bit overwhelming, but I really enjoy using stickers. I just really enjoy it, and I don't want to throw them away or give them away because I enjoy it. It has nothing to do with the money. Before it was I didn't want to get rid of things because I paid money for it and I was looking at the dollar amount, but I thoroughly enjoy using my stickers. I just need to commit to using them as much as possible. So I'm trying to stay away from, in my regular journal where I'm just journaling my thoughts, I'm trying to stay away from using magazine clippings and trying to just use up my stickers. I also have quite a bit of washi tape to get through. So I'm going to try to finish Spoonful of Faith off in my journal, and that might be helpful. So that is something that I plan on doing. And this week, and I think I can safely say from this week on, I am planning a little bit differently. And what I mean by a little bit differently is a little bit looser and less restrictive. If you watched a video before this or after this, I talk about how I had a challenging week this past week, but how I feel I'm overdoing being so task oriented and tracking and all of that until I feel like I'm not taking care of myself well because I'm so focused on task and being productive and pushing myself. So I want to take a step back and kind of let things be, do a task list, you'll see on the right page at the top portion of it. I'm using that for a task list. And instead of having that weekly running list of things that I want to complete, this will be my task list for the week. And I'm not going to add anything else on the other side, on the left side. I'm just going to focus on getting through these tasks. And the bottom portion, you'll see I'm going to use for tracking. So I won't have that extensive tracking that I have in my other everyday carry notebook, but I'll just be tracking some of the most important things to me. And I didn't write them down while I did the video, but I can let you all know now. So 4 of the things that I will be tracking for this week is my prayer and just any study that I do with the Bible, journaling, cleaning, decluttering, and then sign language, because those are the things that are pretty important to me. And I know I fell off with the sign language, and I really just want to be as consistent as I can with it. So that is, and then the task only, and you'll see me getting to that shortly. It has space for 7 things. So I'm thinking about the 7 things that are really priority to me and really, really something that I want to get done this week. So those will be the 7 things that I label. If I do anything extra, great. If not, great. But I just want to not overwhelm myself and not just over saturate myself with being productive. No, it's good to be productive, but I think when you're starting to focus on it as much as I was, then it's not necessarily a good thing. And aside from this task list, another focus is my finances, but not in the sense that it was before, where I was so busy thinking about how many hours extra that I was going to work, what hours and where I was going to work. Whereas now, finance focus more so now for me is making sure that I'm keeping my spending in track. Making sure that I'm budgeting and marking things down, as well as focusing on catching up on adding in the months that I've completed, just never added into my yearly budget and tracking system. So, it's one thing to create a system. It's another thing to actually have the time to implement the system. And I think I created a really good system. I think when I first started doing the individual months books, a book each month, I was very focused. I was too focused, I would go so far as to say, and it was just consuming me. Whereas now I want to take a step back and just be more gentle with myself and see how that goes for me, because there's so many more important things that I need to do and focus on, which would, I think, help my overall everything else. So that is something that I'm really excited about. I will be trying this layout for maybe even next month as well, so on the left page, I split the page in half. So one side will be for events, such as days that I work, birthdays, errands that I have to run, different things like that. And then the other side of the page is going to be me tracking my symptoms, and just simply writing down if I was coughing that day, if I had allergy issues, if my joints was very achy. I just want to keep all of that in mind this week. So that's something that I want to make sure that I focus on. I've also been doing pretty good with keeping up with the monthly calendar. And that's something that I kind of struggle with in terms of putting important things on there. So I was able to do that, which is good. And I'm just trying to be, as organized as I can, because when it starts to get too jumbled, I get off track. So I hope that makes sense for you guys. Let me know down below if you are productive in your planners, if you hit the majority, 80% of the things that's on your task list, if you have one, or if you even use a task list or just mark things day by day. That's how I used to do. I used to just mark things at the beginning of the day. I would mark a list, do a to-do list of things that needed to be done. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all.